Hi guys, this is Vidas.
And Osha.
Let's start episode 99 of Ask Vidas and Osha podcast. This question was sent by Paul, and he writes that he doesn't always have the patience for a highly systematic and laborious practice. So that's a common problem between organists, right, Osha?
Well, I think any kind of people, this is a common problem.
What can we say? We don't always practice systematically ourselves, right?
That's true.
We are
Yes.
humans and we have weaknesses.
Yes.
I think important part is recognizing our weaknesses and learning from our weaknesses. But I think it's unavoidable sometimes to make mistakes and do things that we regret later.
Yes, that's true. Otherwise, we would become robots, the computers, that we could just program ourselves and do systematic practice all the time. But that's just life. It's impossible to do, to be a machine all the time.
What I think about organists who don't always practice systematically with patience is that probably they haven't seen the results of systematic practice yet, and therefore they haven't been hooked on this. Do you think it's safe to say so?
Yes, I think that's true. But also, if you don't practice systematically, you still get some kind of results, maybe not as good results.
Not systematic results.
Yes, yes,
Maybe not quantifiable results. Maybe you practice sporadically, right? And you get better one time, but you don't know if you will get better on time for your next public performance.
yes. I think the public performance is that way which keeps us moving actually.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Uh, I remember the time when we came back from America from our studies, and there were some months when I didn't play in public, maybe 5, 6 months, maybe half of the year. And I remember that time I almost didn't practice because there was no external motivation, no push from 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 deadlines and things like that.
Yes, deadline. This is the word that I mostly hate.
But
Due
then,
date, deadline. Ooh.
but it keeps us moving, right?
Yes, that's true.
You don't have to uh, set external deadlines, right? But you can set internal deadlines for yourself, for your own
Yes, that's true.
enjoyment. For example, if you're planning to learn a piece or two on the organ, give yourself a deadline by which time you can play it, fluently,
That's right.
and make a plan. Because in order to learn, let's say, a piece which has 10 pages in, let's say, 10 weeks, you have to learn what? One page a week. It doesn't mean that after 10 weeks you will be able to play this piece in public, right? Because you need maybe one extra month to get fluent even better at this. But the practice is like this: you give yourself a plan and you proceed step by step.
Yes, that's right. So you just have to commit, to do something, to learn a piece of music, to play it in public.
So, for example, in our case, right, we are preparing for a recital in what 3 weeks, about 3 weeks in November. Uh, and there are some pieces, really challenging compositions among our repertoire. And if it wasn't for this deadline in November, yes, we would play together. We enjoy playing in organ duet, but it doesn't mean that we would practice uh, and get better on time, right, Osha?
Yes, that's right.
So although you don't like deadlines, you must be glad that this public appearance is coming up,
Yes, of course, it's always nice to have that external push.
because what it, uh, for these concerts we are learning new music, right? And
Yes.
we are slowly getting better at this. So I think for other people too, uh, our advice could be to find a chance to play in public.
That's right.
A piece or maybe two pieces at a time. You don't have to play entire hour or 30 minutes of program at once.
Yes. So maybe it's, to make like tiny recital or to play postlude, fancy postlude after church service. And never despair if the practice will not go well that day, or you will be too lazy to practice. That's just perfectly normal, natural thing. You will do better the next time.
That's right. And please send us more of your questions. We love helping you grow. This was Vidas.
And Oshra,
And remember, when you practice,
miracles happen.